Hello, dear hearts. How are all of you? I know it has been a long, long time, and I apologize for that. Life sometimes puts you on a detour, and mine happened to be a roundabout that I couldn't get off of. I kind of felt like Clark Griswold. The kids, Parliament, Big Ben. Um, Go ahead and comment if you know what movie that is. Let me know. Anyway, I thought, you know, I still want to organize things and I want to take you with me while I do it. And I thought, what better time than this? Because it is that time of the year. I don't know about you, but I change out my purses with the seasons. Now, I used to change out my purses almost every day because I was I was a professional. I worked in the banking industry. I dressed up every day, and the shoes had to match the purse. So I was constantly changing out my purse. Now, I was a lot younger then, and I did not have children. Funny thing about purses when you have kids, your purses get bigger and they resemble a diaper bag. So when I was young, I had these cute little purses, just enough to fit your ID and your lip gloss and your keys, right? And wow, I'm so old. We didn't even have cell phones back then. Didn't have to worry about that. But my purses were smaller and they were cute and some were super fun. And now they're utilitarian and they're not quite as fun. It just seems like as I got older, of course, when I had my first child, and you get the diaper bag, and then the kid kind of outgrows the diaper bag, right? They don't need the diapers, they don't need the formula, they don't always need the Cheerios, but there are other things that you just seem to keep. I had to get a bigger bag because you do keep snacks, and you wind up with Army Men and Hot Wheels. And, maybe after they're getting potty trained, you might put an extra pair of underwear just in case, right? So all of a sudden, you're still carrying this huge bag. And then it just never seems to go away. You have husbands, you have kids. Everybody's like, here, hold this, right? Hold this. And it ends up in your bag. So the bag got bigger. And of course, now my kids are adults and they're off on their own. And I don't need a big bag. And I don't like carrying a big bag anymore. So some of you, little side note here, some of you might know, a few years ago, I had a torn rotator cuff, extremely painful. And a friend of mine said, oh, here, I have this great chiropractor, go to him, he can fix it. And I know, chiropractor, rotator cuff, but it worked. It worked, did not have to have surgery, which I was told I would. Chiropractor was able to fix it. But when I walked in there, I walked in with just my keys and my phone. And just by him watching me walk in, he said, you carry your purse on the left side. What? Just by watching me walk, he could tell what side I'm carrying my purse on, which told him that my purse was too heavy. Man, he had me pegged. Yes, my purse was too heavy. So I have gotten away from that, and now I just organize a little differently. But I wanted to show you what I do carry. Now, I'm kind of an all or nothing. So I either walk out of my house with a bag. It's I guess, a satchel. Resembles a suitcase. So I either leave the house with that, or I leave it with this. This is it. That's it. There's like no in between. Very few times will I have an in between. I am either carrying everything I own or I'm carrying just the bare essentials. And I mean bare essentials. Just my ID, credit card, maybe a few dollars just in case. And then I have my keys on my phone. And that is it. So when I'm going through and kind of organizing things, I have to remember that it's not necessary for us to hold on to everything in our purses. This purse, while it is big, is very, very light. There's like hardly, you can tell there's like hardly anything in this purse. I no longer carry all of my belongings because it just isn't necessary. But I'm curious, and we're going to kind of make this we're going to make a weekly series out of this. And so let me know down below, what kind of purse do you carry? And are you younger, still with younger kids and piling all the toys and everything in there? Or are you kind of on your own and that just isn't necessary anymore? What kind of a purse do you own? Join me back here tomorrow and we'll start going through the purses and really talking about what we keep in there and why we keep it and what we can do to change it if we want to. So I hope that you will join me on this week. I hope that everybody has a fantastic day. Remember to be kind and leave a heart print. Talk to you tomorrow.